Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'd like to discuss ways to help combat underarm body odor. So if you're interested, please stay tuned because this is some life transforming information.
Said it's freedom time now. It's freedom. Said it's freedom time.
Like, comment, subscribe. Okay, so I want to start off with a little bit of history about myself just so that I can, connect the dots to my discovery. So, for as long as I can remember, I'd say after puberty, I started wearing deodorant. I've used roll ons, I've used the white stick for that one has been more helpful, but I've been using that for years. I'm 26 this coming June. So, with coming towards learning more and ways to be more cleaner and detoxifying, I it's been about a year where I stopped or I tried to stop wearing antiperspirants and deodorants. So the reason why I had stopped is because I've come to learn that deodorants and antiperspirants, they contain chemicals that are harmful to the body. So I have some information here. Let me read it to you guys. Yes, I got my notes because this year I'm going to be organized. Thank you. So you'll notice that there's aluminum in one of the ingredients of your antiperspirant. That ingredient is what blocks the ducts in your armpits to stop perspiring. So, this is the information I came across, and this is why I want to stop. So one of the reasons why uh, it's not good to use deodorant because it can cause dementia, which is under the umbrella of Alzheimer's. So, Alzheimer's is a disease that causes brain cells to malfunction and ultimately die. It causes memory changes, erratic behaviors, and loss of body function. During the 1960s and 70s, aluminum emerged as a possible suspect in Alzheimer's. This suspicion led to the concern about everyday sources such as pots and pans, beverage, cans, antacids, and antiperspirants. So, with that being said, aluminum is linked to this. And with me being a nurse, I work with the geriatric population and I work with patients that have dementia. It's common knowledge that as you age, you lose your memory. Yes, even me. I'm very forgetful. I'm just young for that. So I'm working on that. But if you look at all these things that contain aluminum, for example, it makes sense why over years you have people in their 60s, 70s, and 80s with no recollection of who their family is, how to toilet themselves, where their home is. These are things that one should not forget. But I'm telling you, it can happen to anyone, but when you have a family member that has dementia, it's just stressful. And I see it. I see the son and the mother where it's like she doesn't know who she is, or that's just an example, and it's just a sad reality. So I noticed that I have memory problems, and so I ought to stop this because I don't want to feed into something that is proven. It's proven because I see it. As much as the internet will say it's not, hasn't been thoroughly researched, we need to use our common sense. So, yeah, so that's why I want to stop it because I need help with my memory. And with stopping it, I'm going into steps of detoxing so it's no longer a block in the road to recovery. So, with that being said, I stopped using deodorant. So, another thing I realized is that once I stopped using deodorant, after taking a shower, within let's say 30 minutes, I would give off this odor after smelling, and it was just so stank. I hated it. It was embarrassing. I was polluting people's air. I didn't like that. It was very embarrassing. So I tried like different concoctions. Like I remember this one where I mixed activated charcoal with coconut oil. And like, it's like you want your product to work. You put it underneath your armpits, and it's like, okay, after a few hours, it's even worse. It's like you're dealing with the um, sweat, the smelly sweat with whatever you made, the paste. It's just so. I think it's good that I inform you guys of what it is exactly. So you may have researched already, but basically, they say sweat has no odor. It's not supposed to have odor. Whatever God made us to be is perfect. So whenever there's something that's just like off-putting, it's your body trying to tell you something. So bacteria apparently the bacteria on your skin reacts with the sweat, and that's what causes this stank odor, okay? And also, one thing I had read and stuck out to me is that with onion and garlic in your diet, the odor produced by the sulfur containing compounds in these foods, especially when eaten raw, is so strong that the smell is believed by many to permeate deeper to produce an all encompassing garlic, onion infused body odor. So if you eat foods or meals that are like densely made with onions and garlic, you're gonna emit that smell through your sweat on top of the bacteria that's like acting with it. So it's just like double whammy, like, no. So, what you should do is counter that with, cutting that down. And so, like, I tried making my own products. Oh, it was just trial and error, trial and error. And then I had contacted this girl I follow on Instagram. Her account name is Jonelle Israel. I put her name in the bio, but this girl's account is very uplifting spiritually and physically. She's really focused on like um, the body as a whole. And so what I had done was I messaged her through DM and I asked her, or I shared with her, like I had been dealing with body odor. And it's like it got worse after giving birth to my daughter, to me. But I think I've been dealing with this for a long time, just that I haven't been really mindful of it. And I've been told, so I know I do stink. But so I asked her, and she had told me like to, chill out on like complicated foods. So like ingredients that contain dairy, onions, and garlic, like chill, and to drink chlorophyll. And it's like, yeah, it makes a lot of sense because she's always promoting videos where, not promoting, but showing videos where she's pouring glass of in a glass of water chlorophyll, this green pigmented drink. So I ran to my local Healthy Planet and I purchased a bottle of chlorophyll. I noticed that there's like different types of bottles out there. There's chlorophyll on its own, there's chlorophyll that is mixed with apple, chlorophyll mint, and chlorophyll eucalyptus. And this is what I have. So I'll show you guys. So it looks like this. It comes in liquid form. It's chlorophyll from alfalfa. It's an antioxidant and natural deodorizer. Like, this is legit, okay? So I'm going to just give you some information on chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is the green pigment found in all green plants, and is what facilitates the process of converting sunlight into energy. One benefit to humans is that it is a natural deodorant. In 1957, Dr. Franklin Howard Westcott was looking for a cure to anemia and started giving his patients chlorophyll. He noticed that after taking chlorophyll, the urine smell of the patient was greatly decreased. This led him to believe that chlorophyll taken internally can reduce breath and body odor. Using test subjects and an osmoscope, I don't know what that is, it's some type of scope, he was able to conclude that body odor was reduced by half or completely up to 18 hours after bathing. And additional tests was conducted using onion juice with similar results for breath odor. So when I tell you that chlorophyll gets rid of like odor, it does. It's a natural deodorizer. And with the things that I tried to apply externally, it wasn't working because no matter what, the bacteria you're dealing with, first of all, you're dealing with sweat that's, for me, sweat that was infused with onion and garlic odor, and still having issues with the bacteria that was either on my skin or in my ducts. So no matter what I tried, no matter what, whatever was pushed out would have that reaction, that chemical, odorful reaction. And so I learned from trial and error that this is something that has to be dealt from within. And so with chlorophyll, I even have more information I want to read off my phone. Not to bore you guys, but you have to know. So there's chlorophyll and there's chlorophyllin. Basically, chlorophyllin is a derivative of chlorophyll. It's just more water soluble, so it's absorbed in your body much quicker, and chlorophyll just absorbs. It just does its job. So it says here, chlorophyll, or more importantly, chlorophyllin, works to reduce these odors by absorbing the odor-causing compounds and naturally removing them through bowel movements. Because this occurs within the body, the odors are neutralized before they can be excreted or secreted. Pretty much, chlorophyll goes in and binds to whatever these odor-causing compounds. So it deodorizes internally. So you're already smelling good inside, and whatever sweat you perfuse smells good. So you're just smelling good from within and out. And is that not the secret to life, to happiness? You have to be happy within, and so that it shows. Because a lot of us can put on the act like we're happy on the outside, but we're dying of sadness in the inside. So work on your inside so that you can have a happier reality, happier environment. Get it? Anywho, I hope this really pushes you guys to go out there and purchase chlorophyll. This is not a sponsored video, Avi, but like, yeah. I'm really happy that I discovered it. Now, the only thing with chlorophyll is that for me personally, unless I cut down the onion and garlic, and that's just so hard because like garlic and onions make food taste so good. And like I've read elsewhere that garlic isn't good for you. It really it can mess with your brain. It's not, to me, I don't know. Go Google it. That's what I suggest. Go Google it. But with that being said, I think for me, I have to drink this. Like I pretty much, the instruction says like 1 tablespoon twice a day in a glass of water. For me, I have to drink this with every glass of water. I have to take it with every glass of water. If not, for a few hours, if I don't drink water or chlorophyll in the water, I'm going to start smelling. So it's not a cure, it's something that you have to do all the time. And I think as well, change your diet. Like I have been eating more salads, and I do put spinach, and spinach is high in chlorophyll. Like spinach is green. So I encourage you guys to, introduce more greens in your diet, and I'm telling you, there'll be a drastic change in your body odor. And it's not only for your armpits, it's your mouth. It helps with halitosis, helps with your armpits, and also helps with other orifices. So like your vagina. Your vagina can also smell good. But I want to just promote you doing more than just relying on chlorophyll like I have. I'm going to also introduce more. But with that being said, I really hope this was helpful. Go out there, buy your chlorophyll, your spinach, your kale. Cut down on the onion and garlic. I'm going to try. But even if I don't, I'm still going to make sure I consume more greens, than the garlic and the onions. All right, guys, have a good day. Bye.